welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 206 pounds on a ketogenic journey. So if you're new here and want to watch me lose the rest of my weight and then maintain, or just want to see my daily life, think about hitting subscribe, and then you can follow along with everyone else and me as I struggle my way through this. And I do say struggle because I've had a lot of medical conditions when I first started, and it hasn't been a downhill. But for who is it? Especially for women. I mean, that time of the month, we go up. All kind of stuff, like ibuprofen kicks me and makes my weight go up drastically, as we've seen this week. That every time I take ibuprofen, the next day I'm up 2 pounds. During the summer, I learned I can combat that by 14,000, 17,000 steps in the heat, sweating to death. I can try to sweat as hard as I can inside my house, but it still doesn't work very well because I don't sweat that much during the winter. I'm always cold, and I'm not turning the heat on in the house because I'm saving bill right now. And it's not freezing here this week. I mean, it got into the 80s inside my house, and that helped me sweat on some of my workouts. But yeah, let me go ahead. I'm going to go grab that coffee, and I will show you this morning's glucose readings, all the carb managers from yesterday. And remember, what was it, close to 9 last night? I hadn't eaten other than a protein shake. So I'm going to show you what I ended up eating and how I managed to get to 30 total carbs. Let me tell you first, because yeah, I'll tell you in just a second. And the coffee I'm making, I'll show you what that's going to be too.
5 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast, 4 strips of bacon, and 1 ounce of Kobe Jack cheese. It smells amazing, and they were air fried. I wrapped the chicken in the bacon, air fried it, and for the last 60 seconds threw on the cheese. It would be great dipped in ranch if I could have ranch. .3. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be in ketosis with a number that low. Hold on. I swear, the colder it gets, the harder it is for me to bleed. Alright, let me go warm my finger up. Okay, I always stick in hot water before I even do this because, you know, I wash my hands. But I did not want to bleed a second time. 93, definitely not going to be in ketosis. It's time to go over my numbers. As you can see, I am kicked out of ketosis, and you're about to find out why. Yep, I did 30 total carbs yesterday. I went all day without eating. And then my lazy butt was like, well, let's just eat a bag of Whisks only. Nope, let's just eat a bag of Quest chips. Nope, still starving. Wake up in the middle of the night and end up having to cook me some chicken and bacon with some cheese on it. So by the end of the night, after eating all that, plus my drinks and protein shakes and all that during the day, it raised my carb count to 30. So yesterday was a fail on carb count. This is why I do not fast all day long. Like, I can't even do dirty fast because I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night absolutely starving because I had no protein or nothing. Like, I had barely any numbers when I went to bed. And if I didn't have eaten the Whisks or the Quest chips, I would have been fine. But I ate them trying not to have to cook. Didn't work. But all the other numbers were really, really close to being perfect yesterday. It was the first day I've gotten near those numbers. So, yeah. Then my steps was around 9,000 yesterday. I can't remember if I did my sleep or not, but I moved all day long. I was really busy all day long. Oh yeah, this was my sleep. I woke up for 31 minutes throughout the night. I don't know why it's saying I didn't go to bed until 3 a.m. It is counting that I did not fall asleep until that time. So I got 6 hours, 5 minutes. But I'm in bed like I think last night was around 9 or 10. I can't remember. No, it couldn't have been 9. It's probably closer to 11. So I guess I'm not really falling asleep though until like hours later. I told y'all, I will lay in bed for hours before I actually fall asleep. It's crazy. And yes, this is my weigh-in. I was expecting to go up, to be truthful, but I didn't. I went down, which is yay because I was holding 4 pounds of water weight. Now I'm holding less than 3 pounds of water weight. So hopefully, maybe it'll come off tomorrow some more because I've had to pee every 2 seconds today. It has been a nightmare. Okay, so we're about to do a taste test of their new product. It's, you know, I'm addicted to the collagen, but it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm a little nervous about the taste. So 17 grams is a full serving, but I never do a full serving of any of them, so I'm going to do 12 grams only, so it's a little under a full serving. So this one's actually, you get more in the serving size than the other ones, because they're all 16. So yeah, I did go ahead and put my Himalayan salt in it. I did put a half a tablespoon of butter in it, and my sweet and low. And the reason I did that, to make it a fair contest to see if I like it, because I can tell you right now, I hate stevia. There's not any product of collagen out there that I don't have to add sweet and low to, or my Himalayan salt, or my butter, or heavy cream. So I'm not going to try it and it be nasty right off the bat. So I'm doing it like I do all the others. So we'll see in a few minutes. You saw that, all those numbers, everything. You see I'm about to taste the cinnamon toast crunch or whatever, cinnamon toast collagen. So the salted caramel is my favorite. I like the chocolate and vanilla if I half and half and mix it together. I don't really like either one by themselves. I have a very picky taste buds, and Preferred Elements was my favorite, and they changed their recipe, and I didn't like it no more, and it started messing with my stomach. But the newer containers of it, because they did send me other ones, they seem to have the same MCT oil count as this one does. So yeah, it didn't used to be that way, at least not the chocolate one. But the vanilla ones I have, they're identical. So I don't know, maybe I can still drink those. So it smells yummy. It smells like Cinnamon Toast Crunch to me. That's why I keep calling it that. So I have a feeling it's going to taste like Cinnamon Dolce. Okay, let's try it. Oh, it's hot. Hold on. Yep, Cinnamon Dolce. Okay, I like Cinnamon Dolce. So as long as this doesn't give me heartburn, because sometimes cinnamon products do, it's okay. I think it's the, alright, salted caramel is still my favorite, but for the most powerful punch taste, like wow taste, like it's very overwhelming taste, but in a good way, this would win that factor. It tastes a lot like my cinnamon roll protein shake that I drink. So combining the two, especially if I ever learn to like cold coffee, which I haven't learned yet, I think they would complement each other very well. If you don't like cinnamon, you will hate this. Hate it with a passion if you are not a cinnamon person. It is cinnamon. If you've had Cinnamon Dolce from like Starbucks or anywhere else, that's what it tastes like. But it doesn't taste like
the fake sugar, and that's probably because I put sweet and low in it, and it changes the taste. I couldn't drink it without the sweet and low because I hate stevia so much that if there is not a different sugar in there with it, I'm going to taste the stevia and I'm going to hate it. And then my mind will be like, you don't like it. And I didn't want to play that game. Okay, the reason I like those little lemon things from Slim Fast, and yes, they have stevia, but they have erythritol to combat the stevia taste. And yes, I could start putting monk fruit in my coffee too. Instead of the sweet and low, but guess what? I've drank sweet and low since I was a tiny little girl. Even in my tea, I never drank sweet tea in my life. It was always unsweet with sweet and low in it. And I'm not giving up my sweet and low, and it has not stalled me. Like, I've lost 206 pounds. Ibuprofen stalls me, but I can have sucralose too. That's why I can have the cinnamon dolce from Starbucks, the sugar-free ones. But a lot of people can't on keto. So I usually do not make a Saturday video. And yesterday's video took hours to get up there, and it wasn't very long. So I don't get it. And my internet said it was fine. I don't know what the problem is. Like, it's not making any sense. I'm just like, okay. And I don't mean just like 5 hours for a 30-minute video. I mean like I made it at 9 and started processing it at 9. I think it was 10 a.m. before it was up this morning. I don't know. I know when I got up in the middle of the night to turn my computer off, because always at 2 a.m. it's always done. No. Well, the night before it wasn't either. And it was like, nope, not even halfway through. I think my computer and everything's trying to drive me crazy. Yep, I can do this. Now, this salted caramel I could do 3 times a day with no problem. This one is so strong. I think I could only do it once. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, next time I'm not going to put 12 grams in. I'm just going to put the 10. Because that's usually what I do per coffee. Except my morning one is always 12 of the salted caramel. And then it equals 2 scoops a day. But this would be good. Put in my pancakes. Now I wished I used in my pancakes instead. I've been thinking about doing the salted caramel in my pancakes. Well, this would be really good because I like my pancakes a pumpkin spice or cinnamon. I've always done them either or. So that would be really good put in there. You don't have to buy collagen and stuff. It's just over 2 years ago, I started researching how not to end up with loose skin. Because after that 120 pounds, I started having some loose skin. And I had burned my stomach in second and some 3rd-degree burns from an Instapot blowing up on me. It was my fault. It was not the Instapot's fault. I had used the pressure cooker and I didn't know if it has resistance. Stop, back up, it's still under pressure. And it blew up all over the place and ripped all my skin off. Like when I threw the shirt off, all my skin came with it. So I was really scared about scars, and at that time I did have scars. Like even when I first, like I had done it like the year before. So when I first started keto, I had a big patchy area all over my stomach of scars plus stretch marks, and I lost 120 pounds, and I started to see my skin sag and look worse, and the scar was really, really like noticeable, and the stretch marks were extremely noticeable. So I started researching, because I started hearing like keto in Canada, which she doesn't do YouTube anymore, but she did the whole brushing technique, and I researched on that, and they have derma roll technique that is even more. It basically tells your body to start rejuvenating your skin. Derma roll puts little tiny holes in your skin, and it has to repair itself so it starts regenerating, right? And I've done that a few times on my stomach. The one I've done, you only do once a month. I think I've done it 5 times. The last time it burned because I put this special lotion on afterwards, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm doing this anymore. I haven't done it in months, and I only did it like 5 times. But in my research is when I found out collagen is the main key. Collagen, losing collagen and stuff over time gives you wrinkles, sags your skin, all this other stuff, makes your hair thinner. Like, so if you take collagen, whether you're making it yourself from bone broth on the stove, or you take some kind of collagen supplement. It cannot be a cream. A cream does not work. They lie to you on that one. You gotta digest it. It helps with nails. It helps with your skin, and hair, and it just has this whole benefit. So I started doing it, and even that loose skin that I had started to go away. And I also read where autophagy, where you intermittent fast, like longer than 15 hours though, like in the 20s. So I started adding that to my whole thing too, because I'm so scared to lose skin. But yeah, so that's today's topic, I guess, is loose skin. But so far it seems to be working for me. I do have some loose skin around my thighs, like I've said a million times. But yeah, I don't have much to talk about today. I really don't. So I can tell you right now with this coffee, because I'm getting a tiny bit of heartburn, and that happens when I have the cinnamon dolce too, because cinnamon triggers heartburn for me, that I will probably use it in a pancake, or like I said, use less and put vanilla with it, or even the chocolate with it, but not the solid caramel probably, because that would be two competing different flavors. So I tried to find some ground sirloin yesterday to ground with my new little attachment, and yeah, it didn't happen. They didn't have any at all. So I'm like, okay. And we all know, if you go to Costco, buying chicken there, it's too big. It's too much. And I don't eat frozen food unless I absolutely have to. Like, I have some frozen chicken, and it is extremely disgusting, and some frozen hamburger meat that I'm saving in case we get on a lockdown. But it's really gross. So I'm gonna have to wait until I go back to the meat market, which I may have to go today. I need to check, because what's today? Saturday? And they are closed on Mondays, so I think I'm going to the meat market today. I know I gotta go to Walmart in a few minutes. Let me show y'all what I got yesterday. And yeah, see, I'm still in PJs. The shirt's not PJs, but to me it kind of looks like it. So I didn't sleep in it. I put it on, and I was gonna take off my pajama pants and put my leggings on, and I'm like, I'm too cold. Y'all just gonna see me in PJ bottoms and my little bunny slippers that, yeah, they've been washed, but they kind of always look dirty. No matter how many times I wash them, I think it's the way they were made. So let me get what I got yesterday at Belts and JCPenney's. And where else? Hot Topic. Okay, here we go. This is a medium shirt. Now I wish I'd gotten this small, because I'm not a girl who likes the big loose clothes. I just don't. So first, I got this the other day at Costco and forgot to show y'all. They're not the cute ones. I usually get the ones with the little feet, faces on them, like animals, but they didn't have it. So I am huge into these. They were $10. They wash really good, and they will keep my feet warm because I get really cold. Oh, this came from Walmart yesterday. I just had to. I love these kind of pajama pants, and I get the mediums, which are technically, I don't know if you can see them. I'm starting to think I need to start buying the smalls, because this is their medium one, and it's very baggy. And for sleeping, that's okay, but they won't fit me next year probably. I'm telling you, if I lose 16 more pounds, they are way too saggy everywhere, and I will trip on them. Okay. I did have to get a large in this shirt because they didn't have any other size, and I wanted it. I didn't care. And you know Hot Topic, it runs small anyways. And it'll be okay. I'm going to wear them with leggings. So, I don't care if it's going to be big. It's my Riverdale. You know I had to have it. Anyone who's seen my channel knows I love my Riverdale outfits and my Harry Potters. So, yeah, See, I think it's going to fit fine because this kind's meant to be loose. And then, which reminds me, I got to keep up with my hot cash. Then I got these little headbands. So these are sunflowers, and I have sunflower earrings down at with my daughter because she saw them and went crazy. It was, I guess, a show or something she liked. I don't know, but it came with tons of earrings, and the only earring I wanted out of the bag is the sunflower ones. And I was like, hey, do you want these? And she's like, what? I love this blah blah blah. It's some delivery or something. I don't know. It's like a kitty cartoon or something. I have no clue. And then, you know, anyone knows me, I do a lot of reds and kind of like I love rockabilly. I can never say it, but it's kind of where you take the 40s and change it up a little in the 20s. Let's see, what else did I get? So this is what I went there for. This was my order. They were normally $30, $29, and I got them for $6 a piece. And yes, I will wear them more than just for Christmas. I got some mediums. So this is going to be adorable with some of my sweaters. I have a red sweater. Actually, I'll probably wear the red sweater with these ones and wear white with the other one. I love my plaid. So this little shopping spree was thanks to Aretha. Okay, so I spent $4 at JCPenney's because you get points when you buy stuff, and I use $10 of my points. So I ended up only spending $4 cash. So, because the stuff was on clearance. I got this for next summer. I love it. Love it. It's so pretty. And I got this one. I just love these. And I wear them with high-waisted pants. Like, I could fit these right now. But with high-waisted pants, I'm okay wearing these kind of shirts. And then I got 3 medium tank tops. So these little babies, this is the only ones they had. They're normally $10 a piece, and they were marked down to $149 a piece. So I got all these items. Let's see how much these normally were. So that would have been 30, and this is 30, so that's 60, and this is 30, so that's 90. I do not think this is worth $90, people. Who would have paid 30 for this? Who would pay 10 for a tank top? But let's pretend. So that's $90 plus tax, so we're looking at about $100. 98 if you want to be technical. Depending on what state you live in, 96, 94. Anyways, for $4. This is how I get my clothes. I go deep clearance. I always like to find clothes that are 80+% off, and then you can put coupons on top of that. Then you can use your store points. So JCPenney's, Belts, Kohl's. Those are my 3 favorite places for stacking, especially Kohl's. And right now, JCPenney's and Belts. Run to Belts, people, especially in their clearance department. 80% off so much stuff. Never was I ever thought I would ever say is these clothes are all too big for me, though. Every time I look, they don't have smalls because I really need smalls in everything except my bottom. I need medium. And I'm just like, never ever did I think that would ever come out of my mouth. Ever. Ever. I was 5X. I wore above 30 pants. Like, I couldn't even buy jeans. It was impossible because you were lucky if you found a 30 or 32 and they didn't fit me. My waist was over 70 inches. Never did I think I would have these problems. And I have a 36-inch bra right now around, but I think I need to go down to the 34 soon. I'm always having to pull it back up. It just wants to slide off me. Like, you're not supposed to be able to, like, put tons of fingers underneath it and stuff. Yeah. Because I literally had the biggest bra size you could buy at Lane Bryant, which I think was 50 something back then. And then I had 4 of those 4-inch sections to add on to my bra. I can tell you my head can fit in the bra cup I used to have. So yeah, and that would have looked ridiculous. I'm okay losing the boob size. I just wish I could have surgery. You know, one of those lift surgeries, that's it. Just, you know, a little lift so I don't have to wear a bra. But yeah, so that's how I found my deals. Run to the computers right now because there are crazy deals online. Last week was better on Kohl's, but I've been looking. Go to blackfriday.com and they're going to show you ads for right now. Type in the store you want to look at and click on the actual November 27th ad. So you can see what those are going to be. Walmart right this minute inside their store has a Black Friday thing going on with Pioneer Woman, little crock pots. There's a bunch of Pioneer Woman, their usual stuff that they put on sale for $20. Like I go get all their knife sets. That will be on the 27th. But right now they have too many crock pots for $10. I'm afraid mine's probably already sold out, but I'm about to go check. What else? They have a griddle, a 22-inch griddle, black stone with a roof on it. Doesn't come with a propane tank, but if they still have it, it's only $99. And it has the little place in the back and where the grease could roll out of. You don't want the other kind if you're putting it on a porch. My parents destroyed their porch because the grease rolls to the front and it doesn't hold it right and it all pours onto the floor and it will stain it forever. The wood is just demolished. I want to get the small one because it looks like it would be fine on my porch, but my mom's freaking out thinking I'm going to mess up my porch like they did. But I would also go buy a mat, and I would also put that sticky stuff that I have that you can put on walls and stuff. That's a white thing, and like I would prep so that wouldn't happen. So I don't know if I'm getting it yet or not because, you know, never mind. Now, it would be different if I already had my front porch built, but guess what? Wood has gone out of sight. Okay, we can build it ourselves. That's not the problem. The problem is wood. Have you seen the prices of a 4x4? It's like tripled in price right now. Like, I'm not even joking. I was building a fence and a front deck. Not a very big deck, just enough to hold a grill and get over to the hill because there is a huge slump. Like, you come off my house because we're way up high. There's a huge dip. And then you have to climb a very steep hill all of a sudden to get to the front yard. Well, we've been cutting it down, and it's underwater right now, and we've been cutting it down though, but still, we were gonna build a little deck that goes right there, and then I was gonna put some pavers and get it all up and make that fence, and the metal, the corrugate metal that I'm going to use for the fence, it's still cheap, but the stupid 4x4s went outrageous. It's crazy. It's because we're all stuck at home and we can't do anything and everyone's buying lumber and stuff and the prices got jacked up. Like big time. So I'm going to shut up and go try to get to these sales, go put my leggings on, get out my PJs. I still can't believe this is a medium. This big on me. All of them are. And like I said, I wore the 5Xs and they were very tight on me. When I sit here and think about it, it just blows my mind. Completely blows my mind. 4 o'clock, I'm having 7 ounces of ground beef, and I had a Premier strawberry shake about an hour ago. Changed my mind. I have 20-something grams of tomato hiding up in here, 1 tablespoon of Duke's mayonnaise, 1 ounce of cheese, 40 grams of lettuce. So I'm having kind of like Big Mac in a bowl. Okay, so I'm about to eat my dinner and have my last collagen of the day. I have a confession. After a few sips of that cinnamon toast, I have a new favorite. I wish I did not have so many cans of the salted caramel because I'm in love with it. But you know what I did? What I said I wasn't going to do. I just put 5 grams of salted caramel, 5 grams of cinnamon toast, and I can still taste the cinnamon toast and
the salted caramel blended. It did not overpower each other, and I actually like it together, which will make my cinnamon toast last longer. Like, I bet if you did the whole 17 grams, it's freaking amazing. Especially in 8 ounces. I do mine in 20. And I break it down. I like half it. Perfect Keto. Y'all did a great job on salted caramel, but you did an amazing job, at least to me, because I like cinnamon dolce type taste, and to me it really tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the cereal. Like, that's the only thing I miss, because I loved eating those plain because I hate milk and cereal, and it tastes like it. And I love snickerdoodles, and it's just so, I just love it. Love it. You get a big thumbs up from me, and please keep it around, please, please, because I need to order it. I'm going to start changing my monthly subscription to it instead of the salted caramel, but y'all have already mailed mine, so I'm kind of stuck this month. But holy crap, I'm in love with it.